Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I have a movie review for you guys. So the movie I'm reviewing today is Madres. So Madres is one of the latest installments in the Welcome to Blumhouse series. It premiered on Amazon Prime Video, along with the other movie, The Manor, which I will also be doing a review of in another video. So let's get into the synopsis. So this movie takes place, I think it's about 1977. It follows Diana and Beto, who are moving to Northern California from Los Angeles. Beto has now gotten a managerial position at a farm up there, and it's like a big step for the family, and Diana is pregnant, and so they're going up there to get this new job and maybe start a new life. And so once they get there, they realize that things are a little bit off. They move into a new house, which they find out a previous family had lived there before, and some weird things start happening. They find some of the possessions of the woman who lived there before. There's like a music box, there's a diary, and stuff like that, and it kind of just makes Diana a little unsettled. They find some like weird things hanging from the, like eyeballs hanging from the tree in the backyard, and so they're not really sure what's going on. And Diana was a journalist back in LA, and she basically finds out that the Mexican American population in this little town isn't really having children, and she starts reading through the diary of the woman who previously lived at her house, and she found out that there are some weird things going on with the pesticides that are used to keep the pest off of the crops that Beto is working for at this farm. All the women in the town believe that it's a curse, that these Mexican American women are cursed with not being able to have children. Diana is like, I think that this might be pesticide related, but these weird supernaturally things keep occurring, and that's where I'm going to leave the synopsis. So I do want to commend Madre for having really great representation of Mexican Americans. I feel like that's a diverse branch of population in the United States that doesn't really get very much representation in movies as a whole. I know we just got the Forever Purge, which we had great representation in that of Mexican Americans, so that was really great. The guy who plays Beto in this movie is also in the Forever Purge. I did also want to mention that there's a lot of Spanish spoken in this movie. They do subtitle it when it's something important, but I did think that I potentially was missing out on some stuff while I was watching this movie, because it would be like murmurs in Spanish, but since I don't know Spanish, I feel like I was potentially missing it out since they decided not to subtitle that for whatever reason. I kind of wish they did, but unfortunately I wasn't, so maybe if you speak Spanish, you will get a little bit more out of the movie. One of the interesting things that kind of came to me while I was watching this movie, and as the movie was progressing, was that this is kind of like a supernatural Erin Brockovich, which is very interesting and not something that I thought I would ever say. But we have this idea of the town potentially being poisoned by these pesticides, and we've got Diana, who's a journalist who wants to really uncover what is going on in this town and why these Mexican American women in this community are not really able to have children. So it definitely ties a little bit in line with Erin Brockovich and some of the stuff that she did. So I did find that quite interesting. I also think that this movie hits on some interesting subject matter, particularly the isolation that Diana feels. So Diana is a Mexican American, but her family was, like, her parents were from Mexico. The problem is that when her parents came to the United States, they were punished for speaking Spanish. So they raised their children only speaking English, and now that Diana has married Beto, He just came to the United States 5 years ago, so he's very fluent in Spanish. Diana really doesn't know any Spanish, and so once they get to the new town, all of the people there speak Spanish. So one of the things is they go to a cookout with the workers of the field and their families, and Diana feels super isolated because she doesn't speak Spanish. Even though she's a part of this community, she's isolated because she doesn't fit into this, they don't really speak English, she doesn't speak Spanish, so there's a language barrier, and it really sucks for her. And I feel like we get a really good insight into how she's feeling in this situation. And this movie has a really strong social message. The issue is, I think it lacks a little bit of clarity in the narrative of what they're doing. This is one of those movies that has text at the end telling you what the story, and I think that is super important what it said. I definitely agree with everything that it said, but I think that within the context of the story itself, that kind of social message was unclear what exactly was going on. But I do want to end this review on my rating of the movie. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really did like this movie. I think that it might have been a bit slow, but overall, I thought that the story was great. I really liked the two actors who played Diana and Beto. They had great chemistry, and they really gave great performances. I definitely recommend checking this one out. So that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if you watched Madre, what you thought about it, whether you liked it or you didn't like it, and why. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.